I've known you for 6 years. I've never been able to ask you this, but how's it feel to beat Fort Hays State?
It's gone back to 2016. Feels pretty good. Gosh, I'm just extremely happy with the overall team effort tonight. Defensively, the first half and really the third quarter defensive effort. Heck, the fourth quarter effort. I mean, tonight they got some of their starters back. The quarterback was back. The starting center was back. Anytime we couldn't get going offensively tonight, which was quite a bit, early in the game, our defense responded, and really the second touchdown in the second half led from a defensive turnover. So extremely happy with the overall team win, and then I was happy with the offense, the way we finished the game.
Every game is a puzzle. What was kind of your thought? They scored, then they get 14-13. It's a tight one there, but then you guys really responded and executed well, especially on both sides of the ball.
They did a good job. They kind of left some of their bigger people off the defensive line. They had more speed defensive ends, and that kind of gave us a little bit of trouble. Credit to Coach Thatcher, he figured them out. And they were late in the third and fourth quarter. I mean, he got us in the right place, just methodically got us down the field. And one thing is we drove the ball, and the second thing is we took time off the clock, and I think we needed to get that done a little bit to keep our defense off the field. So the puzzle piece, we had to play 4 quarters tonight, and obviously the score's a little bit, it's a lot closer than what the score indicated tonight.
Talk about that call on 3rd down and 2. To that point, you only completed 1 pass, and then the run pass option, and TJ set up beautifully.
Yeah, we knew at the time we weren't moving the ball, and we knew that at some point we were going to need to take another shot, and we've been running a similar play to that short side of the field just about every 3rd down situation. So we thought it was a good time to throw the little play action pass to Luke there. I'm glad he caught it. I'm glad he held on to the ball and scored.
Let's bring Luke into the conversation. Luke, how about your big play? Walk us through it a little bit. Are you the number 1 target on that play? And you were certainly wide open.
Not really the number 1 target. We have a running back running the wheel out there, but it's my job to sell the run game, since that's what we've been doing the whole game. So you put your hands out, sell the run game, safety fit, and then I'm able to get past there, and I knew that TJ was going to see that and give me a good ball, which he did, and score on that play.
What were you thinking when you caught it? You stumbled past him, and you kept going yet just enough to get into the end zone.
Yeah, I stumbled a little bit. You see that ball, it's kind of going slow motion in the air. First college pass to catch, stumbled a little bit, and then regained myself, was able to get in the end zone. It's just a great feeling.
What's it meant for you to come in as a true freshman and play as much as you have and been able to contribute?
I'm just glad to be able to contribute as much as I can to the team. I worked really hard in the summer to try and come in the best shape to play with these college guys that have been here, and I just they asked me to step up, and I did. And Tooze has been a great mentor. Thomas Tooze, he's a number 1 tight end. He's always there every day, giving me advice. He's really helped me along this entire way. Everything I do, I try to, I'm watching film and I'm trying to mimic Tooze right there, because he does it right every time.
He's a good guy to emulate. You're one of the young guys on the team. Let's talk to one of the grizzled veterans here, and linebacker Jacey Nutter, who's been playing at a high level. You've been through plenty of these UNK Fort Hays State battles. Your thoughts after you guys won this one?
Just glad to finally get them. This is one coming back this year. I knew I had the option to go find a job or do something else. I knew I wanted to come back, and this was definitely one of those games I had circled, because I had never beat them while I've been here, and just it feels great to finally get them, and it feels great to get it for Coach Lynn and the staff too.
How about the defense? You guys have taken a couple of steps forward here, especially since the Pitt State game. What's kind of caused that to happen, and where are you guys better now, especially the last 2-3 games?
I think we're just game plan wise. I think we're a little bit better and more prepared for the pass game that we've been seeing all year. We get these teams that get into empty sets, no running backs, and 5 wide receivers, and kind of try throwing the rock around on us. But we've kind of been scheming things up and finally have some answers to those questions. And I think just overall we've really adopted a 1-0 next play mentality. So whatever happens on a play, good or bad, you forget it and just get ready for the next one. Focus on doing your job and execute to the best of your ability.
It's got to feel good.
Oh,
It's gotta feel
absolutely.
good tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, appreciate your time. Thanks, guys. Well, some of the others to ask questions here in the locker room is UNK.
Jacey,
has a
the
long
defense,
losing streak
that
of
first
40
drive,
tonight.
you
Is
gave
ready
up
to
a
get the victory.
13-play scoring drive, and not counting that last score, you only gave up 6 points the rest of the game. What changed, or what were you doing well after that first drive to really impose your will?
I think a part of it's just kind of getting the feel for what they were trying to do. We had a good idea and maybe had 3 or 4 different plans based off what they were going to try doing. And basically that first drive, we kind of felt them out and got a good idea of what they were going to try. And we kind of adopted our defensive scheme to fit it and get going where we needed to. And we had a bunch of guys step up too and do their part.
3 picks today by that defense. They'd only thrown 1 pick all season. Fort Hayes, a bunch of ball hawks out there. What's contributing to everyone getting the football?
Yeah, I think all week Coach Lynn has been coming down and harping on our guys to contest passes and get in there, break them up, and I think that was a big part of it. Guys just doing that extra little effort to get that ball out, and we got a couple tipped up today and picked, and it was good to see.
Coach, got to ask you about kind of an awkward ending to this game. A timeout with 2 seconds left, an onside kick attempt. You called timeout. What were your thoughts on how this one finished?
Well, I mean, I'm probably over there doing the same thing. I mean, you always want to, if you get points on the board, if you can, if you can work a situation. The big reason for the timeout, I just wanted to see what they were going to line up in for that onside kick, and then I called the timeout just to make sure that we got it lined. We didn't run our hands team out there because one thing, I didn't want to get anybody hurt. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, we told our guys before they went out, let's make a good decision. If that thing, it really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just make a good decision, and we did.
Anything else?
All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good job.